Hello and welcome, you amazing person. My name is Rob, I'm the ManicGamingGuy. In today's video, we're getting a bit of a double whammy. We're going to be revisiting two mods in the Beamng world. These are two custom mobs that I'm on about. One being Lake UK, the rally area you can see in the background. One being a car we built before. The car in question is just an old one I made in automation, which we're going to be revamping up to be a rally car for the beautiful rally track. Been a long time since I've seen this rally. It's even got a crazy over the waterfall jump, which I've tested. You have to hit it at 100 miles per hour and you'll be able to definitely clear it. But then when you land, you've got a really nice sharp righty lefty in between some rocks stuff that I'll probably build up one day. So maybe that'd be a future video, is when we revisit this little rally track and make it a bit more detailed. We do need some more signage that's a bit more obvious where you're going. Maybe some more ribbons and stuff hanging around like rally tracks would have. Maybe it'd be quite cool as well to put some 3D models of people standing on the corners, you know, begging to be run over by a rally car going really fast. We do have some features like humps and bumps and tight squeezes that you have to be careful of. But apart from that, it's just quite a straightforward dirt track in between lots of trees, as you see, going up nice and tidy whiteys. Lots of bends here and there. You get to go through a field of weird wind turbines. I'm not sure why this track would be here with just trees behind it. Purposely built rally track, I guess. But I will be adding more woodlands in at some point when I'm a bit more confident I'm happy with the track and where it is. Hence why we're revisiting it to see if it's time to call it finished and fill in the rest of the area, get rid of some of the stuff that's not needed, make some of it look more pretty, and yeah, hopefully it's challenging enough to we can put some missions involved. That would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? Do some rally missions. So yeah, obviously this car won't do. Goodbye, mate. We need to go back to automation and make ourselves a rally car. And here we are in automation, where we're going to be making this crazy rally car. Now, I did think I could start from scratch, but my detailing can sometimes take about 8 hours or 16 hours or 32 hours, depending on how detailed I want to go. So I thought, rather than doing that, why don't we customize one of the vehicles we've already got? I was going through some of them. As you can see, some of them are a bit over the top with detailing. These ones have got all sorts of customizations, like the flames come out of the front. Pretty fun, the things you can do in automation these days. We do have just a exoskeleton sort of caged car. It's a pretty good one. This is a mid-engine MR2, I believe. Pretty whippy though. Not exactly what I want for my ralliness. And I was having a look through. That's pretty cool, but not really. It does look like a Toyota Celica, I guess you can call it that. I'm thinking this car. This car looks pretty fancy, and it's already got a roll cage, and it's already got some cool looking induction stuff on it, and it looks almost rally ready, I would say. Looking good already. I think we just need to add a hell of a lot more downforce and give it a new engine, as this is an old car before previous several updates, and it does need a new engine, it seems. But it's okay, because we're going to raise the car up a bit, maybe make these arches a bit higher, because rally cars have quite a lot of travel distance, and we're going to make it a little bit more cool and sporty looking for you all. The first thing we're going to do is clone that car. Clone a single new car model, trim, engine family, and engine variant of the selected car. Now we just name the car to something fun like Rally Tin Box. Obviously check the stats as we're going through. We're already carbon at 5 and semi-space themed. And we got the aluminium chassis, and we got the front on a longitude engine. Some may argue put it in the rear, but no, I'm okay, thank you. Double wishbone all round. We could maybe go for the multi-link in the rear, I guess. Gives us a bit more sportiness. Yeah, we'd do that. And it seems like we're cranked out on the quality, so this is going to be some insane little car. As for the paint, I'm thinking we're going to have to use Beamng's what's it called, delivery editor in the world editor. Give that a go. See if we can work that one out to put some cool rally prints on it. Before I add some more fun detail into it, I think it's best we go and make ourselves a new engine. So that's the engine done. We managed to get the 485 brake horsepower to 10,000 revs per minute out of a V6 bullet engine. Everything's bullet. It's all cranked up to 15 quality. It's a 3-litre dual overhead cam. Like I said, everything is cranked up for goodness. Looking good there. Throttle response is good. I can maybe crank the dampener up a little bit, which improves some of the lower end, but makes sure the throttle stays at 100%. Okay, whoa, bring it back. There we go. As long as that throttle response is still 100, we are happy to go. The engine is naturally aspirated, so no supercharger on this bad boy. And fuel system is the fuel we're going for is E85. Everything is race quality. We've got dual exhaust going straight through. Testing, we don't do that. We do that when we get to Beamng. So yeah, that's the engine. What do you reckon, guys? Happy? Happy with the result? Now I've got to tune all this stuff up because it looks like it's alright mess. Apparently the car can do 318. No. 200 and something would be quite good. Please, yeah, 203, yeah, something like that. Proper short shift in the gears, lovely. Spreads really close. That's what it thinks is sportiness. 80 miles an hour seems a bit much. 60-ish. We're at 99.5 sportiness. Yeah, 99.5. I think that's probably the best we're going to do. Spread a bit better. Oh, okay, it's getting a bit happier. I think that will do. That looks good to me. 2.9 seconds at 62 miles per hour. Now for the wheels, we'll obviously go stick a rally on. I need to learn how to put multiple sets of wheels on the car because it'd be nice to have a rally set and obviously like a soft set and things like that. But for now, this will do. The tread probably needs to be a little bit bigger. We'll do 255 and then something similar on the front. Can we get them square? We can get them square. Space them out all the way they can go. That's apparently all the way it can go. We're running 16s. 16 is a good size. We're obviously going to have to crank the height of it up and change those wheels. They're not very rally wheels. They do look pretty sick though, don't they? So obviously we will want to be going off-road. Do you think that's high enough? Right, now I've got those settings sort of correct. I'm going to put lots of details and stuff into the car and then go back over those settings because I'm going to be adding spoilers and all sorts to give this thing some crazy downforce. Right, to get us started, I think we should be adding a ridiculous spoiler. I'm thinking we create a sort of time attack look on the thing. There we go, it's a bit more of a big boy aero system. That definitely looks more rally. These things make it look more rally. Here we have our ridiculously extreme, but sort of not looking right, but it's okay. I like it. There's the new front bumper with some downforce, lots of downforce. Let's swap the rims. That'd have been a very rally-like, but I like them. We're keeping them. I just realised the bum looks very ridiculous, so let's change that. Yep, that will do. That's tidied up a lot better. We'll just have to call these bits mud flaps, yeah? Okay. I think that's all we need to do. Or do we add more headlights? You have these and these, but maybe more? Yes. Now we should be able to see where we're going. Okay, now we're making some serious downforce. Ooh, what's that done to our steering? A little bit of understeer. So we just be able to come off the toe a little bit. And then a little bit more. And a little bit more. And one more. That's apparently making it not as sporty. But I know with all-wheel drive cars, this is all-wheel drive, isn't it? I did make it all-wheel drive. Wait a minute. Where am I looking? Wait a minute. Oh my data, it took me ages to find that. The changed where it sits now. It's over here. Which one do we go for? All-wheel drive. Advanced. I'm guessing it's the advanced one we want. Looking at the stats, nothing really changes apart from reliability and stuff. We'll go for this one, okay. We just need to go back through all the settings and make sure they look about right. I'm sure the computer's moaning a fair bit, but you know, it is what it is. You'll have to deal with it, I'm afraid, my friend. Well, I'm hoping those settings will do us somewhat okay. And, you know, who knows these days? Off-road, do we really want off-road sway bars? That tends to be not very actively swaying us at all. Probably passive, it would be better. Let's check over them. Yeah, okay, let's export this car and give it a twirl, shall we? Over to the rally track. I forgot to point out the fact that this car only weighs 789 kilograms with 485 brake horsepower, revving to 10,000 revs per minute, and it's all-wheel drive. Bring on the dirt! Here we are on the start line of this insane rally track. I do need to go over it. I'm pretty sure the textures aren't quite right for it being rally. I'm not sure we're digging deep enough into the mud, but it's still pretty fun nonetheless. We do have some lack of grip compared to being on tarmac, so it's doing something. We are using Automation's rally tyres, so maybe they are adding a lot of grip to the car. I'm not sure if we bumped the quality up. I'm pretty sure we would have left it as it was. Normally do. But yeah, here we go for some rally fun in Automation. I think the car's looking quite spectacular, so let's send it down the track. Right, I've had a little go here and there just to get myself familiar with the layouts, and so far I crash every time I get to the jump over the waterfall, if I manage to make it there. But here we go, already doing 100 miles an hour, there we go. Round this corner, foot flat to the floor, there we go, 140 miles an hour around that corner, beautiful, and we're onto the brakes very heavily, down into third, and we're smashing it around this corner, back up to fourth, we'll get close to this wall, very close to that wall indeed, we're doing 125 miles an hour, onto the brakes very heavily, down into second gear, and we sent it a bit too far and hit the wall. And let's do that again. So we are foot down in sequentialness. The jump is nothing to us because the downforce is forcing us to the floor. Everything is just forcing us to the floor. We are a little bit... oh no, I was not paying attention. And we crashed again. The downforce is a little bit heavy on the rear end. We probably should address that at some point. The car balancing is near on 50-50. So you should be able to glide quite easily through the air, but it does like to lift up a little bit, which is not so bad when you're on the mud itself. It's giving you a lot of grip there and here and everywhere. But when it comes to the jump later on, you'll find the car kind of almost does a backflip. But I think if I time it just right, I will be okay. Right, little tight section here. Still doing 70 miles an hour somehow. You got to remember oh no! The speed to the right is air speed, it's not actually wheel speed. I'm sure that would probably say something about 1,000 miles an hour, as the car has probably never got traction. Huge straight now. As we're reaching 160 miles an hour, we've got to put it on the brakes very heavy, nice and early, because it gets very tight down here. Got to be careful with your handling. Don't upset the car too much. There we go, get it dipped in. The car straightened itself out for some reason. There we go, back on the throttle. And we've got to try and not overdo it. Oh, we've overdone it and clipped the tree on the inside. So I'm going to go one more time with a bit of commentary. And then we're going to start skipping to the points where we actually make it. So you guys to get to see that, we're paying attention. The whole track and not just me showing you the first bit of the track 5 times over, but maybe you like it 5 times over. Let me know. That was a little wall tap, but we're okay. 120 20 miles an hour up that corner. We hit the grass. I shouldn't hit the grass, I don't think. And we're off again. Speed. Excessive. Cornering. Excessive. Braking. Yes, we need to do that. Here we go. Concentration phase with commentary is not very easily, but we're going to trickily try and get it done. Yeah, for some reason I seem to have more grip on the mud than I do the grass. I'm not sure if that makes sense. But I am seeing some mud being kicked up, so it's definitely given us some dusty treatment, which is nice for video footage, which I've just realised I'm not recording this third party like I was going to for fun editing. And it feels like we're getting a good run out of this one. Here we go again. Shoes straight. I'm going to brake a little bit later, see what happens. Ah! Oh my days, scary. Got to dip it in, keep it dipped somehow, and every time it slams there, it straightens up. And then back on the brakes, because there's like a little weird S-bend thing here. There we go. Back on power. Lots of power, 100 miles an hour. Insane speeds through here. Well, you got to keep it kosher. It's tight. You can do it fast, but I don't want to die. Then on the brakes. On the brakes. There we go. And then back out. Down into 2 seconds. There we go. Nice tight lefty righty. Keeping it easy up here because you can come out quite easily. Up into third gear. So what are you thinking so far, guys? Is the rally track looking good? Oh, darn it. I'm thinking more trees to make it feel a bit more claustrophobic would be quite good. Here comes the jump. Maybe more signs as well, more colourful signs to show you that you're trying to race. Right, I've got to do it about 110, I think. Oh no, that didn't go well. That did not go well. Yeah, so when you've got the right arrow, that jump will be alright. Yeah, what I reckon I'll do as well is a bit further down the river thing, I'll make a crossing that the rally track can go down instead of having to do the jump every time. We'll make it so there's also a U-turn you can do on the very last corner that brings you back up the river, and then we'll make a little crossing there, and then you don't necessarily have to risk your life every time you're trying to do some rally driving. Oh my days, almost drifted off the road and the camera's set up weird. We'll just have to start from here, I guess. So yes, it would be a nice little crazy fun S-bend driving this, and then straight down into scary turns. Okay, I've not actually done any of this for a long time. I just remember that it's scary not being able to stop where you think you're going to stop, and then the car does proper understeering, but not the way we want it to, into corners. And then I think this is the last straight, and yeah, there we are, back to the start. So that was a full lap. Can we do this full speed now? No, we've had a bit of warm up. Oh no, two into the trees. 2 into the trees. So I had fun. I think it's definitely quite the rally car, and I think the track is not too bad. I'm going to add some trees and bushes to make it feel really claustrophobic when you're going down it, and a bit more scary, and maybe a few little more S-bends on those huge straights just to break them up a little bit more. What do you guys reckon? Any advice? We also need to make a way to get to the rally track, maybe have a building at the entrance, you know, like a little racetrack with some garages and stuff. That'd be quite cool for the meet and greets and themes for the rally drivers. Also, I need to go into the decal and try and make this car look a bit more of a rally. So they're going to be probably my next 2 video ideas. What do you reckon, guys? Throw the comments in before I manage to do the next videos, and I'll try and incorporate them. Hope you've had a wonderful time watching my video. Keep it real, stay safe, and share that love. Bye-bye now.